Hey guys, what's going on? It's LooseCannonRobu here. Wanted to go ahead and get my game collection up here to YouTube. So here we go. First off, we have Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits. Doesn't have a case with it or nothing, just kind of. I think might have got it from a friend or something like that. So it didn't come with a case, and they didn't like it, so we got it. Next up is the Namco Museum Collection Volume 1. You got 7 arcade games on here, and pretty much me and the wife picked it up for our goddaughter because she likes to play Pac-Man and she likes to play it on her Game Boy Advance and wanted to have her be able to play something on the big screen. So picked that up. Final Fantasy VIII. I haven't got to play this yet, but I heard it's really good and definitely made a leap over 7. And a lot of people like 7. A lot of people like 8. Some people like 9. Just depends on your preferences. But I went ahead and picked 8 up. It was pretty cheap. We was out at a little retro store. Just decided to pick it up, and I'm eventually going to get the whole Final Fantasy collection. And while this is in an Xbox 360 case, this is for the PS2. It's SSX Tricky. Basically, it's just a snowboarding game. You just get on a snowboard and go down, and they play cool music, and it's pretty cool. My wife likes to play it. Got this from a friend. It's called Primal for the PlayStation 2. I really don't know much about this. Haven't played it. Haven't done anything with it yet. But the back looks kind of cool. So figured, hey, why not? Free game. Add to my collection. Cool. My wife picked this up. Me and her used to love playing this game back in the day. Gauntlet, Dark Legacy. If any of you guys have not heard the Gauntlet series, definitely go out and pick you up a copy. It's a really good game. It's just kind of like a little arcadey type feel to it. You can be like a mage or like a warrior or whatever. You just run around and fight demons and stuff like that and collect treasure. It's not really like graphically intensive, but it's a cool game. Final Fantasy 12. Once again, just trying to round out my whole Final Fantasy collection. Haven't got to try this either. A lot of these games I really haven't got to try yet. Kind of went on a buying spree. So, but yeah, it's seems pretty cool. I'm definitely looking to give this one a shot. Final Fantasy X. I love this game. I completed this game about 5-6 years ago, roughly. Maybe more like 10. And I love the game. I love the connection between Titus and Yuna, and just a really good game. Definitely one of the more popular ones of the Final Fantasy series. Here we have Dark Cloud 1 and Dark Cloud 2. Not bad. It kind of reminds you of it's like Zelda for the PlayStation 2, basically. Very much of a that type of feel to it. For number 1, you run around and basically collect stuff out of dungeons and rebuild your town since it was destroyed. And you can move your homes and put your homes pretty much anywhere, and put like build stuff over lakes and rivers and stuff so you can cross them, and plant trees, and they'll tell you like, oh well, I want to be by the river, oh I want to face towards the south, and based upon what the characters want is where you put the houses. But other than that, it's pretty much all up to you to build your town. And number 2 is more they went with a cell shade for this. Definitely took a different graphical style leap from the first one. But it's all in all looked like a pretty good game. I really haven't got to try it out. My wife was playing it. She said it was okay. It wasn't as good as the first one, but when you have one as a collector, you have to have 2. So got those. Zelda, Legend of Zelda, the collector's edition for the GameCube. This has the first Zelda, the second Zelda, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, all on one tiny little GameCube disc. Pretty cool, huh? collector's edition. This, if you guys decide to pick this up, this will run you a little bit more than the other edition they have out that just has Zelda on it and the Japanese version of Ocarina of Time. This I think cost around about $40 roughly. So just be aware of that, guys. But definitely, I think it's worth it. You know, you get 4 games, 1 disc, not bad. And Animal Crossing for the GameCube. If any guys don't know about Animal Crossing, basically you are a little character and you run around and do things for your people in your town. You can plant trees, you have a house and you pay it off, and then you can rebuild and expand your house and stuff. You know, it's just like a cute little, like a kid's game. It really is a kid's game, but you know, I get down with it, and it's pretty fun, and it runs on real time, so it runs off of the time off of your GameCube and reads dates and stuff like that, and you can fish and do all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. Moving on to the PS3, we have the Sports Champion game that came with the PlayStation Move bundle. I haven't got to yet try this out either, but it basically kind of like Wii Sports, if any guys know what that's about. Just more realistic. You got archery and looks like ping pong and tennis and stuff like that. And I'm actually kind of looking to give this a shot here pretty soon. Check this out, see what it's about. Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar's Western game. You play as this guy named John. Basically, it's a lot like Grand Theft Auto, but set in a more Western time. So really good game. Picked this up, Spyro, The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Wife wanted to play this, and you know, she just looked in the back, was like, oh, I like dragons, and it looks kind of kiddie, and I like kiddie games, so she picked it up. So yeah. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, not the most popular title in the Mortal Kombat series, but you know, I liked it. I didn't think it was all that bad. I mean, yeah, it had some of its flaws, and story could have been a little deeper and stuff like that, but you know, all in all, I mean, hey, they tried to go with a different direction, people didn't like it, so that's why you have the new Mortal Kombat reboot. But yeah, hey, I figure for like $20, might as well pick it up, why not? Another one of my wife's games, Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Basically follows the Ice Age movie, and if you guys are big fans of that, you should definitely pick this up. Decent game. Heavy Rain, Aquatic Dreams. They're basically, it's you are a detective, or not a detective, you are a guy who lost his child, and you're on the search for him. You can play different characters. You can play as the father, you can play as a detective, you can play as a woman. Basically any kind of decision you make in the game will affect the outcome. So different multiple endings, and definitely worth a pickup, and definitely worth a play if you guys are into that kind of stuff. Grand Theft Auto 4. I definitely like this one. Nico Bellic is a really cool character, and I really like this one. I think better out of all the other ones. Next to it, I think my other favorite would be San Andreas. So, but definitely good game. Picked it up for the cheap. So yeah, that this is only like my 5th time owning that game. I'm always trading it in, selling it, you know, and getting it back again. But I'm definitely gonna keep it this time, hopefully. God of War 3. Definitely the best one out of the series, I think. It's graphically better than the first 2, and definitely the story is a little deeper, and it sucks you in right from the beginning. You're like, oh my god, what? Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, it's just really cool game. And of course, when you get God of War 3, you have to get God of War Collection, and so you can be all up on your stuff and know what's going on in the series. So this one has 1 and 2 in it, and it's been enhanced for high definition, so that's awesome. Final Fantasy 13, not the most popular out of the series, but hey, you know, that's okay for what it is. Extremely linear for the first half, and you know, I guess from what I understand, in the second half, towards the end, it kind of opens up a little bit more. But they tried to go a little bit different way with it, and once again, people didn't really care for it. So, but you know, all in all, not a bad game for the first shot for the PS3, and a true high-def Final Fantasy game. Eternal Sonata, more of my wife's deal. She got this. She really liked playing it. It's an RPG, JRPG actually. old school. You know, you have like a little active time battle, and you take turns fighting and stuff like that. It's not bad, not bad at all, really. Story is kind of, but if you're a JRPG fan, definitely give it a try. And Dragon Age Origins. I have not yet played this, but I am definitely looking into playing this pretty soon. And really caught my interest when I first seen it, and I read the back of it, and definitely I like dragons, so definitely I'm going to give it a shot. And pretty much anything BioWare does and EA does, and I pretty much like, and pretty good. So, alright guys, that's been my collection, and you know, as I get more, I'll update and stuff like that. But I just want to get my main collection up here for you guys to see. And you know, hey, if you post me some video responses, I'll definitely go ahead and accept them and put them on there of your guys' game collection. Or if you guys want to run down a list of your games, toss it down here below in my comment section. And you know, we'll see what games you like and what games you don't, and what games you have over. You know, do you prefer? Let me see. Do you prefer, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4 for the 360, or do you prefer for the PS3? You know, also, you know, leave those down in the comments down there. So, alright guys, this has been LooseCannonRobu, and I'm out.